Hey y'all, welcome to another video. I'm Muriel, this is As Told by Muriel. If you like what you see, I would like for you to go and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. I come to you with videos mainly about nursing. Also, this one is for agency nurses. Agency nurses, y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better. Okay, so y'all know I work staff at some jobs, and some jobs I work through the agency. Well, today I was at a facility, and one of the nurses, who is an agency nurse, she's always there, y'all. She is always there. Like she was going there before I became a staff nurse there, and she has asked me a couple times to do little things like put an order in for her, order a refill, stuff like that. And that's when I first met her. So I will, I'll go ahead and do it or whatever. But today she asked me to do something for her. And I just had to ask her, I was like, do you want me to show you how to do this? Because agency nurses, come on, I don't know why a lot of agency nurses feel like all you have to do is pass medication. Like, I know people like to say all you do is pass meds, why is your job? Shouldn't be stressful to say you do pass. We actually do a lot more as nurses in long-term care facilities besides pass medication. But to look at some of these agency nurses come in the building, and they can be nurses who come consistently into the building, you would think that all we had to do was pass medication. Y'all, this nurse asked me today to put an order in. Mind you, this is like her third time since I've worked with her. This is like her third time asking me to put an order in for her. So I just asked her today, I said, do you want me to show you how to put these orders in? Because when you come somewhere as an agency nurse, y'all, yeah, you're there, you're feeling the need, you're helping the facility out because you're not staff, you're helping them with a need. But you are supposed to operate in your nurse role, not just passing medication, assessing the patient, doing the body audit that's scheduled for that day, ordering medications when they're low, calling family members if there's a patient who, like if a patient falls and you're an agency nurse, you don't just pass the information on that a patient fell. You're supposed to do the documentation. You're supposed to do like everything you would do in a facility that you were once staff at, because a lot of these agency nurses were staff at facilities at one point in time, and they know in their staff facility there was more behind a fall than just saying, oh, the patient fell, let me document and notify the doctor. No, you actually had to notify the doctor, you had to notify the family, you had to come up with an intervention. And if it was unwitnessed, you had to do neuro checks. I see so many agency nurses, they just really, really do the bare minimum. And I can understand doing the bare minimum if it was maybe your first day at the facility. So your first day at the facility, you're going to fall behind on the medication pass. You're going to fall behind on doing things because it's your first day. So you're basically brand new. Any other nurse first day would have been oriented to the facility. You don't get that consideration. You don't get that when you come through as an agency nurse. So yeah, you're going to fall behind on your first day, possibly even your second day. But if you've been going to a facility consistently as an agency nurse, there's no reason why you should not be reordering medication. There's no reason why you shouldn't be reaching out to the doctor when you find a skin area on a resident's skin or something. There's no reason why you should just be throwing a bandage on there and not doing any type of notification, any documentation, anything behind it. It kind of like is very, I don't want to be that nurse, but when you're that nurse that's following agency nurses, it's really aggravating when you come in and half of your patients are missing, when half of your medications have missing medications. Like, why isn't anybody, and then the thing is, most of these systems, you can go in the computer and reorder medications. So it's not like you even have to actually call the pharmacy. Me, myself, I call the pharmacy because, like I said, there can always be an insurance issue or some issue why they're not sending it, even if it's been ordered in the computer. And we don't always know the reason because Normally, pharmacy is supposed to fax you something telling you why they can't send the medication, but we don't always receive the faxes. We're not always checking the fax machine.
Continue for 2 miles.
Daily, really, when we're supposed to check it every day. We don't always go in and check the fax machine. We expect the unit manager to do it, But, I mean, like, I came to work today. Mind you, I hadn't been there in about 4 or 5 days. So when I left there, a patient they had about, I think when I left, they might have had like 6 days worth of narcotics left. Or I don't remember how much they had, but I know when I left, I was like, okay, well, I'll be back before it runs out. But I don't know how, maybe I miscalculated. The patient only had 2 of the pills left when I came in. And so I gave one today, and somebody will give it tonight, but nobody a refill on that narcotic. And then the sheet said, it's on the last card, it said it had refills available, like it had 240 left out of that prescription. Nobody called it in. Like, why? I had to take, it was one period where I had not worked at the facility for like 7 days. When I got back, I had to throw away like 5 insulin vials because they were all expired. No one was checking the insulins on top of the ones that was on the cart that were outdated, that weren't dated at all, that were open and didn't have expiration date. Like, it's ridiculous, y'all. I mean, we agency nurses, true, but a lot of us are experienced nurses. Y'all know better. Y'all really know better. And then when I asked her, you want me to show you how to put the order in? She looked at me like I was crazy. Okay, so next time, and I told her, I said, well, you might need to go ask the unit manager because I'm about to leave. So next time, don't come to me about putting no order in, because when I offered to show you how, because it's not complicated at all, you looked at me like I had shit on me. So don't ask me no more about putting any orders in. Then she asked me to order. She asked me, was I calling the pharmacy today? And I told her, yeah. And she was like, oh, do you mind asking them to send such and such medication? We're out of it. And I was like, yeah. I told her, yeah, because I was already calling the pharmacy. So I just jotted that patient's name down and added it to it. But agency nurses, we got to do better. Yeah, we're there to help a need, but we are not only there to pass medication. Y'all know working in a long-term care facility is more than working than just to pass medication. So please get that out of your mind, because you make it harder for the next agency nurse or the next staff nurse, or you even possibly make it harder for yourself, because you put in not available, but then when the med's not available, what did you do to follow up on it? Like, what did you do to follow up on that? Because that would be my first thought, to ask somebody if they put a med that's not available. I want to know, what did you do to follow up? That's what I'm going to ask. Like, did you call pharmacy or did you reorder it? That's going to be my first question. So yeah, I know this is pretty short, y'all. And if y'all didn't get a notification, go back and watch my video. I uploaded a little short video about my girls' day out. I forgot to do a lot of vlogging. I'm not used to this, so our shopping trip, I didn't even get to record any of that. But I got me a new perfume, y'all. I got me smells good. It's probably old to y'all, but it's new to me. That Prada candy, it smells real good. And y'all can let me know if y'all want me to show y'all some of the things I got on our little shopping trip. It wasn't a lot, just a little something to hold me over on my little to knock out that little craving I was having to buy some makeup and perfume. All right, guys, this is Meryl, and I will talk to you later. Bye.